Hey guys, Ryobi King back again today. That's right, Ryobi King and my garb. This is going to be my new uniform for this channel, guys, because I am the king of the green. So, first off, I'll let you all know, I did have to make a few more tool holders for my shelf over here. I didn't bother filming a video of that because I already did. If you want to see how to make those, go click on Ryobi tool hanger holder or something. It's a video. I'll leave the video at the very end. Make sure to click on that if you're curious to see how to make these. Super easy. They work really well and they hold your tools up like this. But I did get a bunch of new of the brand new Ryobi stuff. So like for example here I got the newer Ryobi drill they just came out with, the new HP line with the ratcheting chuck and everything. I'll be reviewing these tools, not today clearly, but I will be reviewing these tools. But today, the most important thing that I'm talking about is the new tool that you've seen in the description and in the picture above. That's right. I finally got one. It's not new. They've been out for a long time, but I've really wanted one. I used to look at them and think, man, I don't see a point. But today, I'm going to show you what the point really is. So stay tuned and hope you enjoy. So yeah guys, here we are back. I am going to do an unboxing today. Typically I don't do unboxings, but I was actually able to get this in today and not open it before you guys. So I saved it for you. We're going to do an unboxing. I'm going to use my trusty Ryobi knife here. This is the auto open. These aren't great, but they do well at this kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and get this thing open here. So, nice and dull, just like I'd expect from one of these knives. Not trashing on Ryobi, just saying that the knife isn't very sharp, and it's indeed not very sharp. I'm actually kind of a big knife guy, and I own some Benchmades and stuff. I don't want to say big knife guy, but I like knives. So as usual with Ryobi, comes with the standard instructions, you know, paperback, nothing fancy. Okay, well this is a little different. So I think every time I've ordered what I would consider a larger Ryobi item, it's come with like a, almost like a cardboard filler. This actually comes with a styrofoam filler. I hate styrofoam, it gets all over the place, but at the same time, it is what it is. Alrighty, and here we are. Let's go ahead and get you a close-up and we'll show you what's inside. Alrighty, so you can see the unit right here, how it comes in. It comes all wrapped up in this plastic. I'm going to go ahead and move this camera back, and I'm going to go ahead and lift it out of the box, and we'll take a closer peek at it. So yeah, it comes in this plastic. Over the dust sleeve right over here on the end, you can see that it does have a cardboard cap over it, I guess, to protect it because it's just polymer. It feels like the unit, the body of this unit is made of plastic. It feels very different from any kind of plastic that I've felt Ryobi use in the past. Now, I am quite aware that a lot of their bigger tools are not actually made by them. They're like outsourced. So that could be a contributor. This may be another company that just slaps their logo on it. They slap their own logo on it, but the plastic housing, you can see that, see how much bend that's got in it. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest with you, but I think this is just to protect you from getting your hands anywhere inside of here where they can get jacked up. It does, however, let me figure out how to, here we go, that's how you adjust this tray here. It's going to need some adjusting, and I'll get that done, and I'll kind of show you guys how to do that. But it does come with a blade on and an extra blade, so that's kind of cool. You know, nice of them to throw in 2 blades as opposed to just 1. Alright, so whenever you get this in, this is how it's going to come. It will need a little bit of assembly. So for example, this is actually a really cool thing. I'm sure it's used on other things too, but it's not a Ryobi only design. It's just really neat. So there's a little pump right here that bounces up and forth with the blade. The blade pushes it. When it does, it forces air through this hose and then down, which blows off dust around your work area so that way you can see. You know, it's really neat idea. So whenever you get this in, you need to first take this and adjust it upward. I just about to there, somewhere in there. Then there's a little knob that is right below right here. I'll see if I can get it, show you guys right here. Right here, here's the knob. You want to loosen that knob, which will then allow you to move this tray. Then tighten it back down. So I don't know right now if this tray is level. We're going to put a level on it. That's the easiest way to do that, guys. Make sure you have a level surface. So check your surface first. Then once you know your surface is level, then you can go and check this to make sure this is level. If it's not, it's as simple as just adjusting this screw until you've hit level, wherever that is you want to be. This little piece right here, you just kind of fit it in that little gap, and boom, it fits in. Simple as that. So if you guys are followers of my channel, you'll see that I got a new workbench here. Yeah, that's right. I got rid of the old mean green Ryobi table. It just wasn't big enough. It was small. If you guys are interested in seeing how to build one of these, I'm going to leave a link in the description on where you can order this. All this is it comes with a kit with the legs and a few other accessories. That way you can build a more solid workbench, and it's easier to do so without having to use 2x4s as legs and stuff. In my opinion, I think the 2x4 legs and stuff on benches, it just really makes them look cheesy. But that's just me. Totally my opinion. So here it is. You can see all my heavier tools are all on one station. Now sometimes you may need to move one to get a little bit more room for the other ones, but they're all here on one station. If you look over here at the drill press, you'll see that it's got the removable piece right here. That way you can remove, let me try to do it with my other hand. You can remove this. That way if anyone's in your workshop that's, a kid or somebody that you don't want to be using your tools, you can pull these out of all these devices. Just like this one. This one comes with it too, so you can remove them. And then what it does is it shuts the toggle switch off. That way it won't work, so nobody can turn it on. Okay guys, this is as close as I can get you, but you'll see right here where I'm pointing, that is identical to what it looks like up top. So all you want to do is you want to take this blade, okay, take one of the ends of the T's, okay, stick it down into this groove, and then hook it up. Once you've done that, there's a little tightener. Let me try moving my hand here. I'm trying to do this where you guys can all see. There's a little tightening nut right here. You want to tighten that nut, and then now let's move to the top. Now that we're at the top, we want to do the exact same thing. You want to push this down, let that hook inside of there like so. Once that's hooked inside, tighten down your nut, and bingo bango bungo, you got yourself a new blade inside your tool. And then make sure that you're zeroed out on your blade level, or on your tray leveler here. Make sure you're zeroed out. Like I said before, get you a nice one of these here. You can clearly see that that's not level, because I believe, yeah, my table isn't 100% level. I got to level it, so I gotta have to take care of that. And then depending on the size of piece that you're gonna cut, you would adjust this down right like so. And then before you go to cut again, since you did just do a blade change, you want to go to the back of the tool, and I'll show you the nut here real quick. And all you got to do is tighten the nut. Alrighty guys, so here's what sets a scroll saw above a bandsaw. So you see I have a circle here. You're able to disconnect this blade, put the blade inside a hole, and then cut circles or cut anything on the inside. Bandsaws are great for cutting the outside, but you can't take the blade off and get it to go inside because it's a solid cylinder blade, is where this, it's not, it's just a stick. So yeah, I'm just going to cut a piece of cardboard just to show you as an example. There is a dial right down here at the bottom that you can turn up and down. So I'm going to mess with that a little bit just so you can see the difference. So this is the slowest setting. That's the fastest setting. You can hear how quiet this tool is too. It's a lot easier to use than a bandsaw because it's not as loud. Okay, now keep in mind, whenever you're dealing with something like this that can fly off and hit you, do definitely wear safety glasses. You see how the material's pulling up? So a good way to fix that is to take this nozzle and drop it down to the base of your... Bingo. Just like that, you've cut out something on the inside. Yeah, you can do that with a jigsaw as well, but typically your accuracy is a lot less with a jigsaw. Something I did just notice as well is I didn't end up putting the guide back in the center. You can see it'll work without it for this, but I wouldn't suggest doing that with any other material other than cardboard. So definitely remember to put this back in. So just for testing purposes, we are going to try a piece of 2x4. Now, as you guys know, 2x4 is a lot thicker than cardboard, as well as it's a lot harder than cardboard. So we're going to give it a try and see just how this tool can handle it. You know, I don't know if this tool is specifically designed for something this thick, but being a reviewer, I got to test it out and I got to know. So let's give it a try, guys, and let's see what it's capable of. I'm going to turn this board. Give you guys a little better view. I'm just going to cut a little sliver off the end, kind of like as if I was using a bandsaw, and I'm going to turn the speed up just a little bit. As you can see, this keeps coming loose. This guide, I'm tightening it down at the top and it just keeps wiggling itself loose. Not really a big fan of that, just to be completely honest. Plus, I do have to adjust my air blower because it's not blowing 100%. Well, you can do that with this screw right here on the side. There's a little screw right over here on the side. You can adjust that and then it'll allow you to turn the air blower and blow it more towards your project. But you can see, I didn't want to push too hard because of how thin the blade is, but it's not really doing it with a 2x4. Let's try something a little thinner, like I don't know, 1/2 inch plywood. Alrighty guys, so I got a lot thinner piece here. You can see that's 1 inch plywood. Let's try 1 inch. That's typically about the thickest, you know, I'd ever go with a material like this for something like this. I'm really cranking down on this thing this time. I still haven't adjusted my blower, but since all I'm kind of doing is just cutting for you guys, we're just going to kind of see what it does. Let's adjust this up just a little bit more. There we go. Alright, let's give this a try. Alrighty, you can, let's get you a good close-up. You see that wood? It's a pretty good cut. I'd say it's just as smooth as my bandsaw. So as far as 1/2 inch, this did, however, slide. You do want to mount these down. I'm probably going to screw it into my table with just a couple screws. But I tell you this, guys, this did really good. When it comes to 1 inch plywood, this is just a sanded oak veneer plywood. It does really good. It does a really good job. I would say a little slower than my bandsaw, but keep in mind that this is not a bandsaw. This tool is designed for other applications. Like I said, cutting inside. So cutting around a circle inside of something. Good thing is like, so for example, a lot of people that do letter work. So yeah, if you wanted to do Ryobi, R-Y-O-B-I, all of those things but the O and the B you could do with a bandsaw because there's no inside. But on the O, there's the internal part of the O, and the B, there's the internal little bottom part in the B that's round. Those both have to be cut out. You can do that with a jigsaw if it's a good sized piece of material. If it's pretty thin, you're probably going to end up ripping and breaking the material, and it's not going to look very good. So that's what this tool's applications really, where it really shines. So yeah, guys, that really shows you my opinion about this tool. To give it a 1 out of 10, I'd give it a 10. Compared to anything else, I don't know, because this is really the only one I've ever used. But as far as getting the job done, like I've always said, that is Ryobi's goal. That is their goal, is for you to get your work done, for it to work, and you don't have to go out and break the bank. I think this tool was $160. I think the next step up I seen was $175. So you're saving 15 bucks, but you're also staying with the Ryobi Green brand. I like to support TTI. I like to support the company. I'm a fan. You know, that's just me. If you want to try a different tool, feel free. As you all know, I'm a tool guy anyways. I like all tools, but I just like Ryobi more. So yeah, guys, I really like this tool. If you want to buy this tool, I would definitely suggest it. I don't know how much longer they're going to be on the market. I know they've been out for a while, just like the old drill press and the bandsaw and stuff. And some of those got some pretty, you know, got some haters out there. Oh, they're not real Ryobi products. They're just knockoffs. They're real Ryobi products, but they're made in other, you know, not Ryobi doesn't really make them. They just import them and put their colors, and you know how it is. Not 100%, but you know what? I like them myself. I think they do a fine job. But if you guys have any other questions about this tool, maybe something I didn't cover, please leave it in the comments. I'll always answer. I'll be making more videos here soon, especially on the new HP lineup that I got for 4 of the tools, and we'll have more coming here soon. So thank you guys for coming and watching today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey, thanks for coming and watching this video today. If you liked it, click on one of the videos above. If you're interested in seeing how to build a Ryobi tool holder, click on that video too. I think you'll really enjoy it. Thanks for coming and watching today.